We come to you from downtown Los Angeles and Staples Center. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, the stars always come out to see greatness.
And I love this city. From the bright lights of Hollywood to the bright lights on the hardwood. Who is going to be the star tonight?
It is showtime. Let's do this. James to Davis. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible. Because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons.
Flushes down the slam. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
The pass taken away by the Clippers. To Leonard. 4-3. And Kawhi Leonard buries the three with a hand in his face.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Paul George to Leonard. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Strong finisher, Paul George.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
LeBron James with the rock. To Danny Green. James. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. George. Paul George. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Even to Zubac, snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
James, the pass taken away by the Clippers. To Leonard. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
To James. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Paul George. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Fires the three. They'll take it from downtown. Let's see, Jay, if that wakes them up.
Yeah, that was a big-time three, but the most important possession is now, the one you're currently in. Don't focus on the next play, but focus on the present.
And throws it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
He made his first effort, but not that time. To George. Beverly to Paul George. Trying to cash in. George with a shot, no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Leonard to George. The drive, right to the basket. PG lets it fly. Almost, but no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
To James. LeBron James, 2 of 4 now.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Number 7, JaVale McGee. Into the game for Los Angeles.
George. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
James, down for McGee. The pass set it all up.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
LeBron James.
Jared Dudley rejects it. And the basket good at the rim.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
And count the basket inside.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
19-footer at the buzzer. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. The assist from number 23.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. LeBron James sends it away. Second quarter set to begin. Some impressive shooting numbers. Jay, is that good offense, or is it, dare we say, bad defense?
If anything on this game, Ed, you have to expect the unexpected. When players have range that extend outside the gymnasium, oh, we're going to get a chance to watch something special.
JaVale McGee to James. Defense making the ball handler work. Danny Green to James. Montrezl Harrell swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. LeBron James able to recover with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
With the flush, taking on all comers.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Danny Green. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Okay, that time it was effective, but a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
Williams to Leonard. Count the bucket for 2.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
LeBron James, 4 out of 7.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Williams into the front court. Leads a bucket. Here's the three. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. LeBron with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Turns and slams it down.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Defense making the ball carrier work to Paul George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a two-point basketball game.
Don't forget, fans, you can present your tickets now at any participating SelfmaidMill Burgers restaurant for a 10% discount on your meal. SelfmaidMill Burgers, where the grill is magic.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Number 3, Anthony Davis. Subbing in for LA.
Down the lane to lay it in.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
To Kyle Kuzma. Davis. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
LeBron into the front court. Lead is 2.
In the second quarter.
To Caldwell Pope. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Anthony Davis with a piece. This will be out of bounds off of Davis. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Number 14, Danny Green. Stepping in for the Clippers. Number 20.
And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Kyle Kuzma. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. That's the
George.
first in the last 2 minutes.
That one off the mark. It's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
It's L.A. Clippers ball. Leonard to George.
In the second quarter.
Won't go down. Across the timeline comes James. Under a minute to go before halftime. Lets it fly from long range. Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. To Leonard. He was smothered and still gets it to go down. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Cruises inside for 2.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Chance here for LeBron. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
assist from number 3.
Straight on 3. At the buzzer. Good first half for the Lakers. They are out in front with the lead. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. To Paul George. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
Davis. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
It's James controlling the offense to Kyle Kuzma. James. Davis. That's off the side of the rim, short.
They had so much success in the first half knocking down the three-point shot. That's not the case so far in the second. Try to play inside out. Maybe attack the rim. See the ball go in first.
James into the front court. Leads 4. To Danny Green. Baseline drive. Danny Green. Here's James for 2. Knocks it down off the step back.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
George. LeBron into the front court. Up 6. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Paul George gets it in the right corner. To George. Not that time. Cousins. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Paul George. Got it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
LBJ. To Cousins. Stuffs it down with authority.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
George. Not that time. He missed it. To James. Tosses. Flushes down the slam. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Entering the game for the
To George.
number 23, Louis Williams.
Oh, a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Anthony Davis. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. First foul in the final 2 minutes.
Strong finish for Paul George.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
LeBron with it up top. Up by 6. To Davis. Beyond the arc for 3. Anthony Davis makes it look easy as he hits the 3.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Flushes down the slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Caldwell Pope. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Davis buries it on the catch and shoot. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for you.
Over to the right side, Caldwell Pope. And it's George there for the rebound. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. And he's fouled. Davis going to the line for 2.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Anthony Davis, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 79% at the line. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. And too much contact.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Oops, he missed the first one. Missed the second one as well. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. So far, it's been all Lakers. It's Lakers ball as we start the 4th quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the 3rd quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing that.
To Kyle Kuzma. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First free throw is good. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. JaVale McGee to Cousins. Going to launch beyond the arc. Boogie, zero hesitation. Knocks it down from 3.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Montrezl Harrell with the block. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. George in a matchup with Boogie. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Marcus Cousins, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Leonard. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
No, I missed a short one there. Leonard knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. George. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Williams. Green to the basket, but the shot won't go. To Danny Green. Has a look. A fundamental shot right there.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Shot from the lane won't go. To James. Danny Green, the pass taken away by the Clippers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will. That'll be a winning formula in overtime every time. Answer a 2 on one end with a 3 on the other. Ed, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think a 3 is more than a 2, correct?
That is great math, my friend. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Harkless. From long range. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. To James. Great feed. Sets it up. Kyle Kuzma. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
LeBron James.
Williams.
2 minutes left.
Pass to the rim. From the painted area, won't go down. To Harkless. For 3. And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. Lou Williams. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Subbing in for the Lakers.
To Davis. Here's a chance from long range. Oh, Anthony Davis. Not sure why he was left so wide open.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with the three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Looking for his man. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. George. Not that time. Here's Rondo with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just the shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Los Angeles, number 23, Louis Williams.
George, he's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Stevenson. Gets it in the left corner. Davis. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
The assist from number 23, Louis Williams.
Los Angeles, they have it.
Uh-oh, you know you can't go on me out here.
Knocks knocks it down from mid-range.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA.